as you've pointed out, this is perhaps just the beginning. But Dr. Sharad Kohli, we've learned that once all the phases of the port building are completed, the Vizhinjam port will have an annual handling capacity up to 5 million TEUs, which is 20-foot equivalent units. And essentially, Dr. Kohli, this expansion will require then additional personnel, additional people, more employees to manage the increased cargo flow. So we're looking at adding approximately over 5,000 jobs at this particular single port itself by 2028, 29, in the next 4 to 5 years. From that perspective, Dr. Kohli, how critical is it for India to continue building upon this infrastructure?
Good evening, Devika, to you, my fellow panelists and NewsX viewers. I think you spoke of the direct employment, but I'm looking also at the indirect employment this is going to create, because with a port of that size and magnitude, there's so much of economic activity which comes around. You have the transportation, there's a rail tunnel which has been planned, hospitality sector, the local ground transport, road transport, so many things pick up along with this port. We should not forget that the depth of the port is about 25 plus meters, which is obviously it's India's first port, and we've never had that kind of a port here. And the kind of ship that has landed here, I think we've never had the opportunity to have this kind of a ship. So I'm sure this must be a cause of worry for Colombo, Singapore, and Dubai for that matter, because those were the largest transshipment ports around, which were in the proximity of this particular port. So I think the employment opportunities are tremendous. And, an important aspect, Devika, that this particular event which has happened, the landing of the ship, is coinciding with, I was watching Prime Minister's Twitter handle, and this is coinciding with Prime Minister's doing a kind of he's invited everybody on the survey of what this government has done over the last 11 years. He's invited common man to come and comment on how India has progressed in terms of economy over the last 11 years. So I think it's just the right time where people can see the difference. But a lot of people who are civilians who stay and drive, I mean, although India has a very, very long coast, we've got about 7,000 kilometers long coastal area, but still most of the population lives inland. I mean, they don't have a coast anywhere near. So a lot of people don't understand the importance of coast. So I think now they would know that what kind of maritime changes this would bring to India. This would bring India and put India in a different map altogether. Another important aspect, Devika, that, because this is Adani Group is involved in this. Adani Ports is the company which is handling. And this is being done in coordination with the Kerala government. It's a coordinated effort from Kerala government and Adani. So a lot of people, we've been hearing about Adani, Ambani, that rhetoric, which they've been going on about, that Adani, Ambani, and the connection with Prime Minister Modi, this and that, all that rubbish which we've been hearing for so long, starting from Hindenburg and so and so. I think this is a slap on their face. Why? Because one, it has put India in a different maritime map, number one. Number two, this coordinated effort is being done with a communist government in Kerala. Kerala is right now ruled by communists, and it's been like that for many years now. Now people who say that Adani has got a connection with NDA or with the Bharatiya Janata Party or Prime Minister Modi, now they have to answer today that how come Adani and a communist government are coordinating for this effort. This clearly shows that the focus is on infrastructure development. The focus is not on dirty politics. The focus is not on dirty rhetoric being built. I think this is a clear message to them. I would, invite a lot of people today to come and comment that what happens now to Adani's, relationship with the government and with Prime Minister Modi. Well, Adani or any company for that matter is concentrated on developing, whether it's an airport, whether it's a port, whether it is the bridge being recently inaugurated, which was inaugurated by the Prime Minister in Kashmir. I mean, India today is getting on the world map faster than one could imagine. And this is going to speed up our journey to being the third largest economy and, to reach 5 trillion and then 7 trillion. As for the port is concerned, I think hats off, every Indian should be proud of this port. And a lot of people, I'm glad you're doing this show because a lot of people don't understand the importance. As I said, most of the population lives inland. So they don't understand what has a port got to do with our lives. But little do they know that everything that you use in your life has got a raw material which is either imported. India's exports today are $827 billion. So it was absolutely necessary for India to have a port like this. So hats off. I think a matter of pride for every Indian. And I would like to congratulate government of Kerala, government of India, and of course Adani Port for this achievement, Devika.
Okay. On that note, let me bring in Gautam.